wealthy black families in all 13 colonies, and they all owned slaves, white slaves. Not black ones, white ones. Yes, it was indentured servitude, okay? But they lived on the black man, all 13 colonies. This is going to blow y'all away. I'm telling you, this is going to rock the world, okay? All 13 colonies had rich black people in those colonies, rich black people, families, wealthy black families in all 13 colonies, and they all owned slaves, white slaves. Not black ones, white ones. Yes, it was indentured servitude, okay? But they lived on the black man farm, and they worked for the black man. And the only difference between a slave, it don't matter, you're still a slave as long as you don't, you could be a slave either way, but you're still a slave. But the point that 13 out of 13 colonies, all 13 colonies had black people own white slaves. Sure did. And they worked for them. Imagine that. Guess, when the Civil War was over with, the black rich, like Robert Johnson and that black woman in Louisiana that had all those slaves. Yeah, she had I forget how many slaves she had, about 400 or 500. I'm telling y'all, man, they've lied to us about everything, my brother. And I'm not mad at the black man for this. I know I'm blaming this on the devil and evil people. Because it never bothered me. I don't care about color. But the fact that 13 colonies, out of all 13 colonies, there were rich people, black people in every one of those colonies that owned blacks and white slaves. I told y'all, we've been lied to. They want you and I to kill each other so they can control the country. And dumb us down in school so we don't never learn our history. You know why we don't know anything about it? Because they hid it from us. Our politicians, the left, right. Can you imagine all the black backlashes fixing to come from this? They've lied to us about everything, black and white. Satan is the prince of the power of the air. And remember, the love of money is the root to all evil. Remember, mammon? Yeah, all the rich blue blades, I know who they were. They were blue blades. They were the rich merchants that come over here and settled, or they were already here, because there was a lot of black rich families in this country in the 1500s. So it was. And most of you chief and Indians were black people, or black color. I don't know what tribe, but they were blacks. They looked just like them. But they were Indians, so-called. And all the Indians had white slaves. The blacks had white slaves. The white